with the lovely KATE Nash. Yeah. Hi, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
We were just talking about this. When I last saw you, it was before your first album, and I don't know why, but for some reason I was in the backstage area where you were getting ready, and you were quite excited, nervous kind of thing. I'm just wondering if you're still nervous going on stage.
I am. I'm really nervous. Hearing the other band that have just gone on, they did this weird aggressive chant thing. They sounded like soldiers and they were all like, bah! And it must have been their like group sort of hype thing and they went on. But hearing that just made me really nervous for some reason. It's weird. Every show I get nervous and I'm always like, oh no, it's really weird. Why am I nervous? But I think it's just an adrenaline thing. And
right. You've just done a drastic change in sound and look and everything, and you probably get this question all the time, but your music now reminds me a lot of sort of of the Riot Girls, punk ladies. So how did you whole, you went sort of from singer-songwriter to sort of Motown-y to this sort of punk thing? How did it come about? Was it a conscious decision, or did you just develop with your sort of early 20s into a different person?
I mean, I think a bit of both, really. Like, I think like naturally, like someone's going to grow and change. You know, I did my first show when I was 17, and I'm 26 now.
Yay.
Almost 10 years, which is really crazy. But yeah, like natural progression. I started playing bass, and I love the bass. I went through quite a lot of rough things in my, my personal life. I had some rough stuff going on, and like, I just started playing bass because it made me feel really strong.
Right.
And writing music is my way of like expressing myself and dealing with any problems that I have. So I just threw everything I was going through into this record. And it's the most honest and raw album I've ever made. And I still would call this album a pop record, but with influence from, just everything that I guess I start like in between albums, I start sort of like listening to different types of stuff and going like, oh, I've made that kind of album now I want to make this kind of
next
record.
one.
You can spend your whole life hang down on one thing. You can waste all your time on one idea. You can batch your brain into one big mess. But what you gonna do now, baby, when it all pays?
I mean, I saw Ladies and Gentlemen, The Fabulous Stains, the movie, and I was like, I'm having her hair. And I saw Death Proof, and I was like, I'm just gonna be a badass bitch from hell, and I'm not gonna take any shit from anyone anymore.
That's good.
And that's my attitude for this album.
High five. So have you given up on the piano altogether, or do you still write on the piano?
I haven't for a while, but I've been thinking about it actually recently. I've been like, maybe I could write some tunes on the piano again. But it's just, I like to, like I said, just keep it interesting for myself. I just go with what feels good, and it's not like I've banished the piano from my life. I just sort of wasn't inspired by it for a while, and I'm sure it'll come back into my life. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're now touring with a girl band.
Yeah.
Do you girl band, girl power? do you write with them as a band, or is it still like a session band or a live band for you, but you write everything yourself?
Well, yeah, I write initially on my own. I write quite private about writing, and then I take my drummer in with me, and I get the vibe of the song going. And then I bring in guitars to sort of like decorate everything. And it's fun, like say with my guitarist, I'll direct what I want. I'll say I kind of want this, and I'll try and explain it by being like and like explain it, and then let her style come in as well. Because it's important for people to feel like
they're part of it.
Yeah, they're part of something, and we are a gang as well, and the live show is really, really like girl gang vibes.
What was the reaction of your fans to your change? Did they love it?
They've been really supportive. I've got like a really incredible fan base actually, and I think like there's been some reaction from people that were like, oh my God, she's so different, what's going on? She's on drugs, she's crazy. And like my fans have stepped up to really defend me through that.
Right.
And they're really like, it's so sweet. They'll be like, it's important for everyone to have growth and to change, and she can grow up and change and do what she's not going to be 17 forever. And they've really got my back, which I've got their back as well. It's like a proper, like, it's really amazing. I love my fans so much. They're like the most amazing fans in the world. And like I just got for my birthday, it was just my birthday recently, and there was like a 13-minute video that was all different fans from around the world that like had given me birthday messages, and then at the end like this fan like wrote a song for my birthday, and I was like,
that is so
I was like
nice.
crying, like watching it. Oh my God,
oh, that is
it's
so
so nice.
Talking about change, not a nice topic possibly, but perhaps you parted with your label recently.
Yeah.
And did you then release the album, the new one?
Yeah, on my own record label.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Was it quite difficult, or did you actually quite enjoy your new freedom?
It's both. Like, it's
Right.
definitely difficult. I'm learning so much as like a businesswoman, and
Right.
like, which I think is really good for me actually.
Yeah.
Like I think the most I struggled with it was around the release and like the touring and stuff in the UK. I was really realizing how difficult it is.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a lot of challenges because like once you've been dropped, you kind of have a stigma. So like
That's true.
there's certain radio stations or TV shows that will be like, oh, she's not relevant anymore.
Right. Yeah.
And they'll literally be like, she's not relevant, so we can't have her on our show or whatever. And I'm like, screw you guys. But it makes you tougher, and it makes you smarter, and it makes you like, I'm a survivor, I'm not going to give up easily. So I'm thinking of longevity.
So Destiny's Child.
Yeah, I am. I'm not Destiny's Child, I'm a survivor. Gotta start work harder.
You gotta do that.
And you've got to just like, if they're not letting you in the front door, you've got to climb in through the window and
Right.
And I do enjoy the independence.
Yeah.
I do enjoy that. I feel really liberated, and I'm making choices about my career that I've never had to make before, so it's really cool. Yeah, it's really exciting.
Just like Grimes has recently cancelled her tour because of the sexism going on her tour. You've spoken out about it.
Yeah.
What have you experienced yourself, and how do you think, how can there be a change? It's just such a crass male world.
It is. I think the change will just come in it's going to be a long time, you know, it's going to be a long time before there's change. Because if you think about, I mean, the 50s and the 60s, that wasn't really that long ago, and how new all of this is in this world, which sucks for us because we're like, why?
Yeah.
But that is the way things are. And so we have to accept, I think, that change is a long-term thing. So we just have to work on it like every day. And I don't expect it to magically change tomorrow and wake up and be like, oh, everything's fixed now. It's like a long-term thing. So that's how I kind of get through it. But then you do notice it even now, just in the dressing room. My drummer was just saying like, oh, it's weird when we come to festivals, we're really aware of being girls because we're a girl band, and there's not that many women here. Like you notice being like one of the only women around, and there's definitely sexism. I know, you know, you get judged on like your playing and whether you're a good band, and there's sort of this attitude like, well, what have they got then? Whether you're hot, like.
Is it hot or
enough.
Quirky? It's like there's the two things.
Yeah, you
so
can
it's
either be
fine.
hot or you're quirky, or
There's
you're
nothing
like,
in between.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it? But whatever, screw it. I don't care. I mean, I do care. That's the secret. I passionately care. But I also have to sort of act like I don't care, so that I can be an example to other girls.
Yeah.
I need to be brave. I need to like not give a shit about what I look like on stage.
Yeah.
I want to be really free and liberated in that sense as a performer and as a creative like person. So it's like all the work that we're doing is for the generation after us, and their work will be for the generation after them, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll get to a place where everyone's like worked some stuff out. But most of it's pressure on the way that girls look, in terms of like, and also being judged as a player, and everyone presuming that you're not as good because you're a girl, and everyone presuming you didn't write your parts because you're a girl. And that there must be some male music director around here somewhere that made all this happen.
Songs and playing secretly behind you.
Yeah, and
true.
But whatever.
It's not true.
Yeah,
we rock.
Just gotta stand. Yeah, you just gotta be like, well, badass bitch from hell coming at ya.
recently, and your tour manager told me you've done 3 movies.
Yeah.
So I'm coming up with. What's your acting plan situation?
I don't really have a plan, I guess. I just audition for movies every now and then when I get a time in between touring, and like I got some parts, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And I just really love it, and I want to continue to do it. So I haven't got like a set plan, but I'm loving doing it, and it's something I want to put time into and pave a career in that area too. It'd be really awesome.
I saw you in a movie where you were a receptionist.
Oh, Syrup.
That's fine.
Did you? Oh,
I don't even know why I saw it, but I was just like, oh,
that's so weird. Oh,
that's like,
weird. When did you see Syrup? That's awesome. Yeah, there's another one coming out this winter called Powder Room, which stars Sheridan Smith, Jamie Winston, Una Chaplin, like all.
Oh, that's a British one then.
Yeah, it's really cool. Fantastic. It's like a gritty Brit girl.
Oh, amazing.
Like a chick flick, you know. It's sort of a disastrous night out, and everyone's sort of in a mess, but there's like love and friendship throughout. So.
Excellent. Management is in LA, and you've done movies out there. Are you living there, or what's your affiliation with LA?
Well, I'm kind of back and forth because I have a lot of close friends in LA, so I go and sort of stay with them because of the movie stuff. I've been out there a lot, and I also made my record there last year. I worked in a mansion, Paramount Mansion, which was amazing, top villa, and so I've just been like back. I just love it. I didn't used to like LA, and then once I found a pocket of friends and stuff, it's like a really beautiful city with like a lot of cool people. I don't like Hollywood, you know. Hollywood's really annoying, but I just don't hang out in Hollywood. That'd be like me hanging out in like Trafalgar Square all the time or something.
Soho.
You know, yeah.
So you might be moving there.
I'm probably moving there in January, yeah.
Great.
Because I'm back and forth so much. It makes sense.
Cool. Yeah. Fantastic. That was absolutely lovely.
Awesome.
Have a wonderful show.
It's so good to see you.
Yes, you too. And a great tour.
Thank you so much.
And want to see you on screens and things, you know? Big Hollywood movie.
Hollywood. Badass bitch from hell coming at ya.